this thing on? Is it on? Yeah, it's on. I know it's on. Hey, this is my YouTube channel, guys. I am finally doing it. It's where I am, so let's just get it done. Start creating some momentum around what's going on. So this is it. This is my Roar YouTube channel. I'm focusing on design, style, and show, just kind of documenting what's going on in my journey to get to fashion entrepreneurial success, and just, you know, having fun along the way. So this video by answering some questions, introducing myself, and then go from there and see what comes of it. So ready, set. My name is Oshawa. If you don't already know, I also go by Sean. I answer to both Oshawa or Sean. Oshawa is my government name. That's my given name from my mom. And it is Native American. It is the crossing point of waters. And of course, when you're young, you think you're going to change all the things that make you different. So for me, that was going to be my name. That was going to be my nose and all the things. But as I started doing research on my name, it started resonating with me. And it's just who I am, right? Oshawa or Sean. And I am building a brand, you guys. I'm building a fashion brand, Rags or Riches, and I'm excited about it, and I'm going to start journaling about it. And I think what I'm doing is focused on creating a life that motivates me. Get up, go to work every day, all the things, but am I doing what I love? Am I motivated to continue on? Am I motivated to build bigger around going to work? Absolutely not. But I am motivated to build this fashion brand, and I am excited about delivering it in a special way. So that's when I'm going to start documenting. I watch some of the other YouTube girls and influencers, and I'm like, they're just literally showing their life. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to incorporate the fact that I am on this journey to build this amazing fashion brand. I'm calling my fashion line Rags or Riches, and that's kind of derived, it's multi-dimensional around the name, but it's really because I can take anything, I feel like, and turn it into something beautiful. So is it, this ragged thing, or is it this rich thing that, it's also that I think that it's a choice, rags or riches. I think we are in a position to, as individuals, as humans, to choose powerfully if you think of your life as a rags or riches situation. So there's that level of thought around the name also, rags or riches. And yeah, there's a lot of depth into it. I could go on and on why is it rags or riches instead of rags to riches, or rags and riches, and all the things. But it's a choice. Or so Rags or Riches is the fashion line that I am working to build and brand in a special way. So I love the idea of creating clothing, creating a showcase, and sharing that, and then allowing people to invest in these special custom pieces. In addition to that, though, however, I realized to make money, I also want to have some production pieces. So that's kind of what I'm focusing and working through now, is these customized limited edition fire pieces, but also offer production produced pieces that are available to a bit larger audience versus all the custom pieces that I've been doing across the years. So work in progress, putting all those ideas into place. Figured I'd answer some questions that I've been asked along the way of my journey so far. So question one is, how did you get started in fashion? And so it started back, I'm gonna go with when I was 12 or 13. I've been tall. I've been 6 feet, over 6 feet, since I was probably 12 or 13. And insecure in my height, I had a wide nose and an unusual name and all the things. So my mom ended up putting me in fashion modeling, and I started modeling, and that was my introduction to the world of fashion. So I did that from probably, like I said, 16. I was 16. Anyways, I was a teenager. And I did that probably until I was about 18. So from I was modeling, doing local shows, um, learning the basics of posture and stance. And a lot of the designers, because of my height, connected with me. And so I just started meeting people and seeing what they were doing in the fashion world and didn't really think anything of it. But in hindsight, I realized that that was the initiation of my introduction to the world of fashion and wanting to build on that career. So here I am, fast forward however many years forward, doing this from a different perspective on the side of designing versus modeling. So with that being said, though, I am working on putting together my own modeling troupe. So I'm going to be meeting with those young ladies beginning in January and every month up until my show this October. So that's going to be fun. Now I'll go more into that as I move on. But right now, yeah, that's the story of my introduction to fashion. It was my mom seeing me being insecure in who I was with my height and introducing me to the world of modeling. And from there, it kind of transitioned into designing. And okay, and question 2, this is kind of a conversation that I had with my husband in terms of what is it you want to do with these videos that you're producing, with your fashions? And I think the answer to that is, one, I do want to be an inspiration, not necessarily an influencer, because I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything, but I do want to be an inspiration. Like, if I can do it, anybody can do it, because I have no idea what I'm up to, but I just know that it's what I'm supposed to do. And so I'm committed to that. And this year, 2025, I'm focused on producing that and following that through completely and intentionally. And so to answer the question, what is it you want to do with your videos and your designs, is inspire and showcase that anybody can do it. That's the answer. And here's the thing with that, is I don't have the answers to how it's supposed to be done. I'm just going to do what feels right for me. And you know what? It's intimidating doing what you love and sharing it, but not being what's deemed successful at it already and putting yourself out there. For me, I'm just leaning on, I know it is what it is. I've never had like low self-esteem or anything, or doubted my ability. I've just never been a forefront person. Like, let me show everybody this and do this and that type of thing. I be courageous, stand in my knowing and my truth and my faith, and share what it is I do, because I love fashion. I know I don't always show up as that girl, but I am that girl. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm working to show that I am that girl, not to anybody else, but to myself. Defining what that is, showing up in that way, doing what you love, showing that, being open to criticism and conversation and feedback from people. And I'm here for all of that. Just do it in a kind way. Don't come on here rude or anything like that. But watch me, I'm that girl. I've been knowing it. It's hard for me to show up that way because I've never been an in-your-face person, but I am committed to me. I am devoted to me. I am devoted and committed to changing my life in a special new way with no excuses, showing up unapologetically. That if you want something in life, I've come to learn, you really have to be that one to go for it and make it happen. Yes, things to mindset, being thoughtful, showing up. And I think when you know something about you, you know something about you. Everybody else don't have to know it. It is a deep down in your heart, in your mind, knowing. And I know that this is what I'm supposed to do. What I am figuring out is, how am I supposed to deliver it? how am I supposed to deliver what it is that I'm supposed to do? But I'm in the right place, and I'm just going to keep showing up. But, you know, I just love that you're here for the journey with me. And I think it's a way of holding myself accountable by creating the page, the YouTube channel, and by, you know, putting myself out. I want to share those things with you guys in a special way. So I'm just going to start doing that from here. Let's see. The next question is, hold on a minute, let me see. Is, why aren't you selling on a bigger scale? I think I'm just not positioned just yet financially for that the way that I want to. One, it's never been my desire to like have a storefront and have people come in at, you know, normal business hours and shop. I want to create these pieces of fashion that are conversational, that are special, that are custom. And so that's really a focus of mine. But then I also want to showcase those in a special way. So I create these annual shows. I'm on my 3rd show this year. So I hope you will make it out with me in October when I do have my 2nd or 3rd showcase. And I'll go more into that as I journal this process. But yeah, it's never been a desire to have a storefront. It's more so I create custom pieces, and I do sell items that are custom made. But as I was mentioning, I have all these items that I've been piddling with, making and creating just along the way. And now there's a bunch of them. So I want to get all of those items out to you guys. So I'm going to be doing pop-ups and probably participating in little outdoor expos and things of that nature, just so I'm going to start getting some of these things out, streamline my process with collections, and then start producing custom pieces with some limited edition production pieces. Okay, so another question. Let's see. Who inspires you in style or style-wise? And it's funny. So I have the standards that I think everybody keeps an eye on, which is Tiana Taylor. It's Rihanna. Although a little lately, I feel like, you know, but, you know, she just had a couple of babies, and so I get it. But I'm looking for you, girl, to step up and show me something new. But you know what? I like to watch the guys. I like watching, what's this guy's name? Lenny Kravitz. There's a fashion influencer. His name is Wisdom K, I think it is. Love his stuff. So for me, a lot of the guys are inspiring. I just got introduced to Rashida somebody or something. She's like one of the hip hop girls. Watching what's going on the streets, seeing what entertainers are wearing. I don't know. I just like what I like. I might losing my train of thought. If you go back to like some of the looks in the 70s when it really was men wearing feminine fashions and all of that, so much inspiration. So I think one of the things I'm going to do, I'm going to work to do uploads on Fridays. I'm going to work to have, you know, the get ready with me on my Instagrams. I am also going to, you know, work on creating entertaining ways to bring to you fashion, design, style, and show to keep you guys interested. Yeah, so I'm just having fun. I'm just going to ride this thing out in a fun way, take it easy, not take myself too serious, share what it is that comes to my heart, and have fun with you. So thank you for watching my first YouTube video all the way to the end. It's going to get better. It's going to get more seamless. I'll have a little bit more of a structured system as I go along. But right now, fun. So thanks for hanging out for the whole video. Look forward to more. And treat me like, you know, the folks that you guys follow that you admire or that you love what it is that they do. So do the share, do the like and subscribes. If you're motivated to it. Like if you're like, no, she's really doing it, then, you know, hang out with me and support me that way. All right. I'm looking forward to this journey. It's going to be fun. Bye. Appreciate you guys.